Hey, SKOL Vikings Nation. What's up, Purple Pride? I'm your diehard Vikings fan, the one who's been screaming at the TV since the days of Randy Moss torching secondaries. And today, oh man, today we're diving into something that's got my heart pounding like a goal line stand. Picture this. A kid from Dallas, overlooked by every scout in the league, turns into our secret weapon on special teams, flipping games with his wheels and that unbreakable grin. That's Myles, folks, our undrafted rookie sensation who's rewriting the return game for the Minnesota Vikings. If you're not hyped yet, stick around because the story's got more twists than a Justin Jefferson juke. It's the ultimate underdog tale from the latest Vikings news, and it's got me fired up. Who's ready to break it down? Let's roll. From the second he stepped into Egan, you could see it. That smile stretching ear to ear, like he'd just found the fountain of youth in a Vikings jersey. Myles Price, this 5'9" bundle of dynamite from Dallas, Texas, isn't just playing football. He's living out a dream he shouted about at age 3, dodging tackles like they're yesterday's news. Agents ghosted him, drafts ignored him, but now, he's laughing through the chaos, calling it CRAs as a Y. In that deep, joyful drawl after practice. The surreal, he says, checking off every box he promised himself as a kid. NFL bound, no doubts. And Vikings fans, doesn't that hit you right in the feels? This guy's got the fire we crave in purple. But hold up, because that grin hides a grind most of us can't fathom. Half a year of doors slamming shut. Almost everybody turned their back. As he puts it raw and real. Yet here he is, post-practice glow-up, sighing with relief and shouting his truth. He always knew. Picture little Myles, 6 or 7, fresh off 6 touchdowns in a Pop Warner game, bawling in the family car because he didn't want the Cowboys to draft him. Too loyal to the dream. Even then, no one took him in the draft, but the Vikings, they spotted the gem, tossed him the keys to the return game, and boom, he's sprinting away, literally turning chances into highlights. What do you think, fam? Is this the spark we've been missing on special teams? Drop your thoughts below. I need to hear if you're as obsessed as I am. Zoom in on those college clips. Vikings faithful, type Myles Price college highlights into YouTube, and bam, 10 minutes of pure magic explodes on your screen. End arounds where he vanishes like a ghost, screen passes turning into house calls, swing routes dodging defenders as if grass is his kryptonite. He quips about sneezing from fresh-cut fields, allergies be damned. This reel isn't just fun. It's a clinic in elusiveness, Price dipping, diving, ducking past would-be tacklers in a blur that screams future star. Undrafted? Criminal. But in Minnesota, he's our tremendous asset, flipping the script on special teams this season. SKOL, doesn't watching that make you want to run through a wall? Tie it to the stats that make purists nod. Through Week 11, Price is one of just 3 NFL players with 15-plus punt returns and 20-plus kick returns, rubbing shoulders with All-Pro Devin Duvernay from the Bears, who stole a bit of shine with that 50-yard kickoff to our 40 in our heartbreaker 19-17 loss to Chicago. And get this, Sky Moore, that second-round stud and 2-time Super Bowl champ, now returner for the Niners, is in the mix too. Price's single-game high? A whopping 172 yards against those Bears. Electric, right? But Duvernay's late dagger? Still, our guy's pacing like a legend. And in Vikings news from Vikings.com, they're calling it the rise we needed. Who's got the edge in your book? Price or these vets? Hit the comments. Let's debate. Flashback further, because history's got that Vikings twist we love. Price joins an elite club as one of 2 rookies in 15 seasons with 1,200-plus return yards in their first 10 games, edging out Titans' Chimere Dike 1,252 to 1,303. Only 12 players ever hit that mark, and several weeks back, he became the 21st all-time to top 900 yards in 8 games, shadowing goats like Steve Smith Sr., Darren Sproles the Lightning Bug, and Danny Amendola, that shifty 2-time champ. Irony alert. The very first? Jimmy Edwards, our 1979 Viking who exploded for 919 yards in one season up north after CFL dominance. Price squeezed past with 922. Fate, or what? That fumble-prone pass didn't define Edwards. He sparked wins, like that 56-yard kickoff return to fuel a Tommy Kramer TD bomb against Walter Payton's Bears in a 30-27 thriller. Echoes everywhere, purple people. Does this feel like destiny for our return game? Now, fast forward 46 years to the NFC North, where Price is stamping his prints all over it. Week 9 at Detroit, his first touch, and he's off. Stocky frame faking left, cutting middle, slipping a tackle, then flooring it for 61 yards on that kickoff. The Lions crowd? Stunned silent after their TD. But 5 plays later, J.J. McCarthy hits Justin Jefferson for 6, and the roar? Ours. That set the tone for our first win in the Den since 21, with Price piling 164 kick return yards on 5 touches, 32.8 average, plus 7 on a punt and 2 fair catches. Total, 171 yards. Tops for a Viking since Keen Nwangwa's 21 explosion. And that nullified 99-yard TD in Q3? Debatable hold, but the vision, chef's kiss. Vikings news is buzzing. This kid's everywhere. Imagine if that call sticks, game changer, right? Tell me, fans, what's your favorite Price moment so far? Deeper dive. That electric 8th outings, the 25th time a purple returners hit 170+ in a game. Franchise lore stuff. Percy Harvin owns 3. But Edwards, Kadri Ismail, David Palmer, Cordarrelle Patterson, Eddie Payton, Walters Bro, and Troy Walters all doubled up. Price outdid himself by a yard in Week 11, closing on Harvin's kickoff legacy. No punts in 8 years, but 114 returns over 54 games from 09 to 12. Today, Price leads the league with 25 punt returns at 10.7 yards, second in 38 kickoffs at 25.9. No combine invite? Laughable. He's got pop speed, frame-defying strength, double-take balance, and game love overflowing. Perceived low positional value? Scouts slept, we feasted. From Vikings.com updates, he's our must-see. SKOL Nation, aren't you grinning like me? What's the stat that blows your mind most? Reflecting on the snub hits hard. Terrible, terrible feeling. Price admits. But he fought, believed, trusted the plan through the roughest road to the league. That smile now? Pure persistence. A beacon for every overlooked dreamer in Vikings purple. Agents bailed, drafts passed. But he kept grinding, turning doubt into fuel. It sucked, he says flat out. Yet here he is, thriving where it counts. As a fan who's seen too many gems slip away, this resilience? Gold. And in the latest Vikings news drops, coaches are raving. It's not just play, it's heart. Hey, you ever felt that draft night gut punch vicariously? Share in the comments. Let's bond over the battles. Can't miss fearlessness defines him, one of 22 FBS studs since 77 with 2,000+ receiving, 200+ rushing, and 500+ punt return yards. Price? 2,217 receiving, 270 rushing, 585 punt yards over 55 games, 42 at Texas Tech, 13 at Indiana. Rare air, like T.Y. Hilton in 50 games, Wes Welker same, Jeremy Maclin in 28. Uncommon versatility for an uncommon soul, mirroring a RB with that lower body power and old number 31 jersey. Switched to 4 post-Rondale Moore's preseason knee hit. Offensive coordinator Wes Phillips nails it. Extreme confidence. Unflinching under Monday Night Lights in Chicago debut. No flinch, just plays, exciting receiver upside too. From Vikings.com, Phillips says it best. Rookies like this don't know the spotlight's weight, and that's our edge. Who's your all-time versatile Viking? Holler below. Special teams coordinator Matt Daniels drops gems on Jug. Teammates loving nod to his head shape. Rated top 5 punt returner pre-draft, but kickoffs? Blossomed in that New England exhibition bust-out, despite just 3 college runbacks post-freshman year. Nuanced form. Daniels calls it, but Price's trajectory? Skyrocketing, better feel, vision, block setups, tempo mastery. Not shocked. The tools were there. Tackle breaking, vision, all innate. He's 23, not perfect. Lonely when a fumble flips the script, like those back-to-back cough-ups in our Week 10 27-19 Ravens loss, one gifting them TD points. But the org's got his back, wrapping support tight. Vikings news highlights this growth. It's raw, real, rewarding. Fans, how do we rally behind our guys in slumps? Your tips and comments. Let's build. Post-Ravens locker room magic. Head coach Kevin O'Connell spotlights Jug in his address. nipping doubt in the bud. A unique lift Daniels cherished. Texts later, Price self-roasted but fired back. I'm built like that. Still that guy. With our leanest draft class since '09, 5 picks, we unearthed UDFAs like him and he's lapped quality into stardom. Cracked top 15 on our all-time punt/kick yards versus Baltimore. Vaulted to 6th versus Chicago. Tied for NFL second with 615-plus punt returns. Most for a Viking since Marcus Sherrill's 7 and 18. Sprinting to David Palmer's 1,465-yard club mark from 97, 78 returns. 28 punts, 50 kicks. 214 more yards breaks it. On a 17-game, 2,128-yard pace. From Vikings.com stats, he's electric. SKOL, doesn't this pace scream record chase? Predict his final tally. Comment now. Inspired by return royalty. Devin Hester's 14 PRTD's career lead. Deshaun Jackson's vertical terror. Price preaches fearless as the creed. New NFL kickoff rules tweak the math, sure. More returns, scrimmage-like setups, but greats adapt, and he has sneaking through quicker creases than old formats allowed. Punt background suits the dynamic perfectly. He's thriving, not fussing. Knew I'd maximize every shot, he says, goal simple. Seize the chance, never relinquish. Revelation, understatement, he's our must-see man. Flipping field position like a boss. Latest Vikings news echoes it. Adjusted and ascending. Purple pride, fearless or bust. What's your go-to Hester highlight that fires you up? That Week 9 Lions magic lingers. 61-yard opener silencing Ford Field. Paving JJ's score. Then 164 total yards anchoring our 21 first den dub. Averaging 32.8 on kicks that negated 99-yard house call. Tease of glory, holding penalty be damned, debatable, but his cuts? Surgical. Piling 171 total. Echoing Nwangwa's 21 peak. It's franchise fireworks. 25th 170-plus game. Chasing Harvin's trio. No combine? Their loss? Pop, power, balance, passion unchecked. Scouts missed production screaming talent. We didn't. From Vikings.com, it's closing in on lore. Hey fans, if that holds overturned in your replay dreams, does it seal MVP chatter? Spill it below. Overlooked journeys the fuel. Hardest to the league. Price owns, but faith and fight turned it. Agents cold-footed on NFL odds. But he trusted, grinned through the grind. Now, post-practice surreal size mix bliss and blow away awe. Kid who cried over cowboy fears at 7. Now Purple Heart. Ties to Edwards' 79 spark, that 56-yard bear beater fueling Kramer's heroics. Price's 922 tops 919. Full circle. Stat stack. 1,252 in 10 games. Elite 908 with Sproles vibes. Vikings news from Vikings.com? He's the asset overlooked no more. What underdog story pumps you most in our history? Share. Let's celebrate the scrappers. Versatility's his superpower, those 22 FBS peers since 77. Elite company, Price's 55-game haul a masterclass. Hilton, Welker, Macklin echoes, but his RB mimic power in WR frame. Chef's kiss. Phillips on the confidence. Unflappable rookie. Lights on poise from day one. Receiver future tantalizing. Daniels on Jug's punt pedigree. Kickoff surprise. New England breakout unlocked it. Trajectory soaring. Fumbles sting, like Ravens double-dip doom, but KOC's locker lift and texts of steel. Built like that, cement support. Top 15 climbing, 6 long punts tying Sherrill's. Palmer's mark in sights. SKOL updates buzzing, he's built for this. Fans, receiver or returner. Where's his ceiling? Pinions now. Hester and Jackson idols fuel the fearlessness. 14 TD returns, vertical bombs. Price lives it, adapting rule tweaks like a pro. Quicker creases. His punt chops feast. No fuss over diminished yards. Tracking, agility, decisiveness shine eternal. Trust it when you hit. He preaches. Opportunity seized. Job gripped tight. Revelation on steroids. Leading punts, top 2 kicks, explosive callbacks teasing houses. From Vikings.com, it's the spark special teams craved. Purple Warriors, new rules helping or hype? Weigh in comments. Your take keeps the convo hot. Wrapping this roller coaster, Vikings fam. Myles Price isn't just returning kicks. He's returning hope, that undrafted grin conquering doubts, stats etching legacy. From Dallas dreams to Egan explosions, he's our fearless jug, flipping narratives like field position. One of 3 multi-return elites, pacing records, chasing Harvin and Palmer. SKOL to the gem we unearthed. But hey, that's the scoop from today's Vikings news. What's got you most pumped about Price? Drop a comment, smash that like if you're riding this hype train, subscribe for more purple breakdowns, and share with your fellow SKOL squad. Let's pack US Bank next week. Who's with me? Purple reign forever. That Lions' Den domination? 61-yard silent shocker, 164-yard barrage, 171 total echoing Nwangwu, 25th franchise 170+. Harvin chase on. No invite snub? Their blind spot, tools overflowing, production glaring. Terrible feeling. But faith flipped it. Hardest path, sweetest smile. Edwards' 79 ghost? 922-yard nod. Full circle fire. 1,252 in 10. 21st for 900 in 8 Sproles, Smith shadows. Vikings.com raves. Asset supreme. Fans, Price's journey, motivation, or straight fire? Tell me below. Elite versatility. 22nd since 77 in triple threat yards. 55 game mastery like Hilton's. Phillips. Confidence king, RB physicality in number 4 silk. Daniels. Top 5 punt pre-draft. Kickoff bloom in Northeast vision. Breaks in 8. Fumble fog in Ravens 27-19 dip. KOC's shout out. Jugs built like that text's org armor tight. Top 15 leap. 6 long punts post Sherrills. Palmer's 1,465 beckons at 214 shy. 2,128 pace. Latest Vikings.com. Ascending star. SKOL squad. All-time versatile fave? Comment fuel. Fearless blueprint. Hester's 14 TDs. Jackson's deep. Price embodies. Rule shifts. Adaptation ace. Punt roots thriving in quick crevice chaos. Maximize every. He vows. Chance grabbed. Roll locked. Must-see revelation. Punt lead. Kick second. Negated 99 screaming potential. Vikings news. Dynamic dawn. Purple pride. Rules evolution boon for Price? Your verdict? Comments. Let's dissect. Myles' magic isn't kicks. It's kindling our fire. Dallas kid to purple phenom. Doubts dodged. Grins glowing. 3-man return elite. Record rails. Harvin/Palmer pursuits. Undrafted unearthed. Pure gold. From Egan smiles to Den dashes. He's the heartbeat we held for. Vikings.com scoop. Hope's returner. Fam. Price pump up level? Comment chaos. Like the love. Sub for SKOL stories. Share the surge. Next wins ours. Who's ready? Purple forever.